Hello everyone, welcome to PHTV Channel 4 in Palos Heights. I'm Sue Jankowski and we are at the library. Today we will talk to Tina and Janine and they're going to tell us all about what's going on so you know and you can keep updated. As usual, it's a busy time at the library. It's always a busy time at the library and you can enjoy and participate in a lot of the adventures that are going on there and you're going to find out about it right now. So Tina, who is our head of youth and teen, is going to tell us what's happening there, and then after that Janine, head of public services, will tell us what's going on downstairs. Almost mixed that up. We're going upstairs first with Tina. Welcome to the program today, Tina. It's always good to see you.
Hi, thank you. I'm always happy to be here.
Good. Well, what's going on?
Well, we have a lot going on in May. Of course, now that the weather's warmer, we're going to be doing a lot of different colorful things. So we have toddler art going on Wednesday, May 22nd. Patrons can register at 10 o'clock or 1 o'clock for this program, and it's for children ages 2 to 5. And they're going to be making some sponge art creations. Fun. So we're going to have some different colorful paints out, and they can just go to town and make whatever they like.
And probably a little colorful children at the end of this too.
Most definitely, but we have smocks, so it should be good.
Good. That sounds like fun.
And then on Thursday, May 3rd at 4 o'clock, for our teen volunteers, we are going to be having a teen advisory board. We're also going to be having pizza, but this is important for them because it's their time to share with us some of the programs that they would like to see at the library, some things they would like us to do, and this also counts as one of our mandatory volunteer orientations for the summer. Because during summer reading, we also get a lot of teen volunteers that want to come to the library and help out and get some of those service hours in, get a head start. And this is one of those meetings.
And they really need to be there so they know what to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they get free pizza, so.
I mean,
it's a win-win.
It really is. It's all good.
On Tuesday, May 8th, we have Smart Abstract Art for children in grades kindergarten through 4th grade at 4 o'clock. And they're just one of those wonderful art programs that the kids are going to be able to use to create and use their imagination, making their own abstract art pieces.
And they love that. They love the art. They love the crafts, doing things that they can express themselves. Very nice.
On Friday, May 10th, we have a drop-in sensory playtime from 10 o'clock until noon for children ages 1 to 6 years old. And this is going to be a great program because it's a sensory playtime and they can go to different stations that explore all of their senses. So I know this image here, we have a girl that's just like grabbing slime, but it's going to be a little bit messy, not that messy, but I encourage everyone to come.
No, and you know, depending on the age, like some 2, 3-year-olds are like, ew, but then by the time you're like 4, 5, 6, you're like, this is really fun. So you know, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, and it is a program that is going to incorporate all of their senses. So there's going to be stations where they can smell different things and try and guess what it is.
Oh yeah.
And then a lot of different touch stations. So it should be a good program.
Nice.
And you can drop in any time within those 2 hours, and you don't need to stay.
Oh, good. Do what you want and go.
Right.
Yeah, fun.
On Wednesday, May 16th, we have a We Love Pets story time. So come to the library and join us for stories, songs, and a craft about your favorite pets, from cats and dogs to even more peculiar pets like reptiles.
Everybody loves pets, and these look like the books pictured here are even fun books. Yeah.
I Want an Iguana. That is such a popular book. I love that book.
I haven't read that one.
On Wednesday, May 16th, we have Springtime Science for children in grades kindergarten through 3rd grade at 4 o'clock. They can come to the library, and we're bringing spring inside the library. So they're going to explore different things about science and how weather changes and how nature changes, really, when spring comes around. So.
It's really good. We've been observing, you know, with my little grandchildren, like observing those signs of spring. Do you see those leaves, you know, kind of budding? What are the birds doing, and so on? It's a nice time to really observe nature.
Right, and that's
it's all happening out there right now. They're busy.
On Sunday, May 20th, we have our Lego playtime. So, like every month, we invite children of all ages to come to the library and make their own Lego creations, and they will be on display for a month inside our cubes. And I know that patrons are always looking in to see what the kids have created. So. May 22nd through the 25th, we have Stress Busters. So studying for finals can be stressful. Stop by for a variety of stress busters to help you chill out, relax, and recover. So we're inviting teens to use our space and study with friends, and they can watch movies, have snacks, and participate in different activities to help get that stress away for some of the finals that they have coming up.
That's great.
And like I mentioned earlier, we have our volunteer orientation dates. Our first one is on Tuesday, May 22nd at 4 o'clock. We have another one on Thursday, May 31st at 6 p.m. And then we have a Saturday one on June 2nd at 10 or 1 p.m. So lots of time, different times in there for children, teens to come in and get that mandatory orientation meeting out of the way so that they can be all set to help us volunteer for summer.
Now, would they have had to already sign up, or is this when they sign up? They come to the volunteer orientation and that's when you sign up to volunteer? Or do you need to do this ahead of time because there's a limitation on how many volunteers you need?
We are a little bit limited on how many volunteers that we need in the summer. They can either sign up beforehand and also come to the orientation, or they can come to the orientation and sign up to volunteer for summer reading at that point too.
Okay, they might want to, I mean, if you want to volunteer at the library, I mean, it seems like a popular place to volunteer. It's so nice there. That maybe they should do it ahead of time, just saying.
Yeah,
Get moving.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Our Early Einsteins program is back, and in May they're going to be focusing again on bright colors, and they're having a Radiant Rainbow program. So they're going to play with the colors of the rainbow and just do different experiments that are bright and colorful. And this is on Wednesday, May 30th at 4 o'clock for children ages 3 to 6.
Very good.
And I wanted to briefly touch about our summer reading program that we have coming up. It is going to be running from June 4th to July 28th, and our theme is Reading Takes You Everywhere. Now, the neat thing about the Youth and Teen Services Department is upstairs we are going to be focusing on different places in books every week. So one week we are going to be going to Wonderland, and another week we're going to go to Hogwarts from Harry Potter, and we're also going to be going to Willy Wonka's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and the Oasis from Ready Player One. So we're bringing to life all of these places and books that we know and love to the library, and that's our theme.
Wow, that's really going to be fun and so creative of the youth department to come up with such a great idea. That's fantastic.
Yeah, no, we're all excited about it.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's going to be different. It's going to be fresh every week.
Yeah, you're going to want to get to the library for that.
So you sign up on June 4th?
You do?
Yes, sign up starts June 4th.
Okay, so you want to think about that. And what's nice about the reading program, I mean, everybody can sign up. It's not like there's a limit to the sign up. You don't have to be in a panic.
Right. And you don't need to sign up that first day on June 4th. Everyone has busy schedules, so you can sign up in July if you wanted to get to participate in our program.
Yeah, but it sounds like you're going to want to sign up and start going because that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, awesome. All right.
That's all we
That's
have.
it? All right, sounds good. Get ready. Summer reading is around the corner. Now, how about our downstairs?
Upstairs, downstairs. Well, again, Tina mentioned summer reading, June 4th. We do start summer reading for adults as well. So save that date, folks. We will be doing the same theme. You read books for chances to win prizes all summer long. So it's fun, and you can read whatever you want, listen to books, you can earn points by attending programs. So, we have all kinds of things. You'll get a passport and you'll have chances to win prizes all summer long. So it's fun.
And that's been kind of growing over the years, the adult
we've actually been doing it for eons. We've done the summer reading 10, 12 years. So yeah, but when you think of summer reading, a lot of time you think of children. But we get to have grown-ups get to have some fun too.
Well, that's nice. You deserve it. We want fun.
Yes. So another date while we're talking about June, we want to talk about save the date for June 9th. We have Saturday. That is our first paper shredding event for the summer. Paper shredding, e-recycling, and pill drop-off. Be Saturday at June 9th from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. for 2 hours in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So it's early. It's before the library opens because you're going to come to the library. So if you're in the midst of spring cleaning, you're cleaning out, you go, my gosh, I don't know what to do with this old printer that's been dead on my desk forever, or you've got some paper, some old magazines, whatever you want to shred, mail. You can stay and watch them shred your stuff. That a lot of people ask that. You can bring 2 to 3 boxes of materials to shred. But also, if you have old, prescription pills and you need to drop those off in a safe place, the Palos Heights Police Department will be at the library collecting the pills.
I mean, I think that's really great because you never know what to do with your old prescription pills that you're not using. You don't want to just dump them like we were told to in the past,
Right.
So that's really a great thing.
So that's June 9th. So just you can always go to our website on palosheightslibrary.org. Go to our event calendar. All of these events are posted on there if you need the details, or give us a call.
Okay,
we'd be
sounds
happy
good.
to. Yeah, but back in May, we're starting off the month with 2 computer classes. As you know, we have a great computer lab downstairs. Windows 10 Intermediate is May 3rd, and Facebook Basics is a very popular class. We keep running that all the time. People keep asking us. That's coming up on May 7th at 6:30. So please, you need to call ahead and reserve a spot because there's only so many spots open in the lab, okay? And we have Jose and Christina doing the classes. They're wonderful, so get to learn a lot. We're excited about the program we have coming up on Thursday, May 10th, Everest Strong. Rob Bessaker, who we actually had as a guest in the studio here a couple months ago to talk about his book, Everest Strong, Reaching New Heights with Chronic Illness. And he has an incredible story. He is a local guy. He grew up here. He went to school, high school at Stagg. He was quite an athlete. He was playing football, broke his back. Oh, gosh. But yet he still was able to get a baseball scholarship to go to college. And while he was there, 9/11 occurred, and so he wanted to enlist, and he goes to enlist in physical, and they find out that he has some ailments, and spent the next several years of his life, a really young, very active young man, has this debilitating illness, chronic illness, and he was bedridden and didn't expect to walk. I mean, it's just quite a story. His sister was quite an inspiration for him. She went to Everest to go to the base camp at Mount Everest, and she came back and told him about it. He goes, you know what? He started getting better. He was able to get out and start walking again, and he's like, I'm going to start traveling. And he did travel all over, but he was like, with his illness, he went to Everest and made the trip, and he talks about his time there. And that was the year that they had the horrendous earthquake, and his timing was impeccable. He just got out of the base camp that day, and they had that horrible earthquake.
I remember that.
I mean, it's just, he tells an incredible, incredible story. Very uplifting and very empowering for people, and that's part of this talk is a little bit of a motivational talk about life and living your life the way you want to live it, and regardless of your circumstances.
Oh, that sounds really
so
good.
He'll be here at the library Thursday, May 10th at 6:30.
And then you just come.
Just come. If we have it's wide open, bring the more the merrier on this one.
Nice. That sounds so interesting.
Yeah, he's great. And then Saturday, May 12th, we have scrapbooking day for all you scrapbookers out there. You'll spend the whole day scrapbooking. Each scrapper will be given 3 feet of space. You bring your own lunch. You can have lunch at the library, but you do need to register for that one because space is limited.
That's a surefire way to get it done, too.
I know.
Gather up your stuff, you spend the day.
And everybody has all of their things, so you can people share.
Mm-hmm.
It's a communal effort.
Yeah.
It's really, I don't scrapbook, but when I came and saw what they do, I was like, this looks like fun.
Yeah.
I think I can do this,
because
they have all
and
the
especially
tools.
other people giving you ideas and scraps of stuff.
Yeah. So it's a great environment. Very, everybody's, a lot of camaraderie there.
Yeah.
So.
That's cool.
And then we have an important program coming up on Tuesday, May 15th, Understanding the Opioid Epidemic. Now, we all know that in the news, opioid abuse and use has been skyrocketing across the country in the recent years, and many struggle with addiction to these powerful drugs. And we have Palos Health behavioral health counselor, Nancy Lynch, will be here. And she's going to discuss her experience with working with area patients and discuss the options for treatment, and as well as how your loved ones can also offer help and get support when dealing with this crisis.
That's great, because you hear a lot about it, and if you don't know about it, you may want to find out. And plus, you need to know so you can help others. If you know someone who don't even really realize they're having a problem.
Right.
I think
right.
that's what happens with a lot of people.
Yes. So, and we have, Nancy works at Palos Health, which is Palos. We always call it Palos Hospital, but they call
We're
it Palos
still going
Health
to call
now.
it Palos Hospital.
But she'll be here when she has got all her experience, and she'll share some really great information. So that's Wednesday, May 15th at 6:30. Our book and film is back the third Thursday of the month at 3 o'clock. We'll be showing the Academy Award-winning film Dunkirk. This was a film that directed by Christopher Nolan. Won 3 Academy Awards. And I don't know if you've seen the movie. It is very different. There's almost no soundtrack at all. So they won an Academy Award for film editing, and sound mixing. And it's, of course, I read the book on the, which, I love history, and I thought I've read everything there could be about World War II, but I really didn't know the details on Dunkirk and how crucial this event was. And 400,000 men were stranded, and the Allied, Belgian, the British troops, and they were cornered. The Germans had them cornered. And if they did not get across the English Channel,
they were done for.
The swastika would be flying over London.
Yeah.
It would have been a totally different story.
Yeah, we saw that movie. It's very good.
Yeah. So that's coming up Thursday, May 17th. We also have a new resource at the library, lynda.com. I think we might have mentioned it before, but we're going to have a class on it on Thursday, May 17th. This is an absolutely incredible resource that we have.
Really?
It has so many different courses and classes you can take through video. You can watch video classes. You can, and they deal with all sorts of topics. It's ranging from businesses, small business owners. If you want to learn how to design a logo or create your own website or write a blog, we have the software, technology, creative skills, photoshopping, all these how to learn the different computer software. But then they also have things on, learning jazz piano or, some other classes. And it's all taken through the library's website with your library card. It's free. You can, you can stay at home and, learn all kinds of good things. So we'll have a class on it on the 17th at 2 p.m.
And that's go through it, yeah.
Yeah, and that's again at the computer lab, so we have to register for it.
Okay.
And then, of course, on I shouldn't say of course, but learning to grow dahlias. If you go to Lake Catherine, if you folks have seen Lake Catherine, the dahlias at Lake Catherine, many of those are grown by Corny Morgan, and he will be at the library. He's a dahlia enthusiast, and he will be at the library on Thursday, May 17th at 6:30 to share tips on how to fertilize, grow, and properly put dahlias away for the winter, but also how to grow them. Growing tips, and he'll actually be giving tubers away.
Well, and they're a beautiful flower, and I mean they're huge.
They're huge. There's so many different types.
Yes.
And I actually saw a show up in the Chicago Botanic Gardens on dahlias. I had no idea. They would look like little buttons, and then they looked like huge.
Yeah.
And a whole range of colors. You know, just spectacular.
And people who go into whatever, it might be orchids or whatever kind of flower. I mean, they get so much, their interest is so high and they really know so much about it. And so if you think that's something I'd like to just try out or look at, I mean, you should go to Lake Catherine, I don't know, about August, maybe, is when they're out. They're really, they're awesome.
Yeah. So come on out for that. And then Sunday at the Cinema, we will be showing on, that is May 20th. That will be our last Sunday at the Cinema because we will be closed on Sundays through the summer.
Right.
So we're going to take a break over the summer. But we'll be showing the Academy Award-winning film, Darkest Hour. Now this is the other side of the Dunkirk story. This is the movie where they show Winston Churchill deliberating on what to do with his troops all stuck on the other, the main continent, and what is he going to do. And Gary Oldman portrays Winston Churchill, who won a Best Acting Award for that, for his portrayal of Churchill. There was also won Best Achievement in Makeup and Hairstyling and that kind of thing. So
I can see that. I mean, that Gary Oldman. I mean,
that's
he
Gary
looks
Oldman, yeah.
nothing like this.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a remarkable.
yeah, it's incredible.
It really is.
Yeah. So you can join us on that Sunday. And then on Tuesday, May 22nd, we have fruit and vegetable centerpieces, just as when everybody's planning your summer parties and picnics, and you can come out. Chef Rose Deneen, I can't say her name, will demonstrate how to make centerpieces out of spectacular fruit and vegetable centerpieces using basic kitchen tools that will transform fruits and veggies into new heights. And maybe even get some of your kids to eat them.
Because it looks so pretty. I mean, this picture is gorgeous.
Right. So it's perfect for parties. And again,
It is,
you need to sign up for this one, so register ahead of time. And you can do that online, or you can give us a call at the library.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
Yeah. And then our final program for May is Before You Call the Handyman, and that's Thursday, May 24th at 6:30. That's again, everybody's in the spring cleanup, fix 'em up mode. And Dan Finley, he's a professional handyman and a licensed building engineer, will discuss several of the most common fixes that can be done with a small home toolkit, including home repairs as well as preventative maintenance. So if you're a novice with a screwdriver and hammer, or if you are a pro, he's there to give you some tips on that. So.
And it really is amazing if you really listen to someone or have the proper tool and someone gives you the steps to do it, you can actually do it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
I think a lot of times you think, well, I don't, because you have no idea where to begin.
Right.
But that's going to be good for a lot of people who want to be a little handier around the house.
Yeah.
That sounds good. So that's it. As usual, a lot is going on. And then, I mean, I know you guys are always so busy, and here comes summer when it's even busier, if you can imagine that the library gets even busier in the summer, because you're always busy. But good to know that shortly we will not have Sundays open anymore.
That's right,
So,
after Memorial Day. Yes.
enjoy your Sundays now. And that's great because people are busy on the weekend anyway, and school's not in session.
Yes.
So I think the Sunday usage would go way down, and that's a good time to have it closed on Sundays. So keep that in mind. And also keep in mind that June 9th date for the paper shredding and
e-recycling and field drop-off.
Yeah, because that's great. It gives you enough time from now until then to gather up your things. And you're always, like you said, looking for a place to put some of those things, the old printers and so forth.
Yes.
You're like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yep.
So that's a good thing too. Do you happen to know if they take old TVs?
They do not take old
Yeah.
TV. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Like I said, go to our website. If you click on that in our event, we have the whole list of what they take and what they do not take.
Yeah, a lot of times they don't take old TVs.
Right. It's the tubes that it's hard for them to get rid of.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's just, this is free. We don't charge for any of this. So that's
Also terrific. It's your opportunity to get rid of some of these things.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Tina. Janine, thanks for being with
Thank
us
you for
today.
having us.
And we will see you next time at the library. Bye-bye.